How you doing, everyone? Welcome back. Well, I watched that debate like I hope all of you did. And, well, my predictions, uh, yeah, I think most of them were pretty accurate. There was, a whole lot of, in the history of our country, that Trump said. My wife counted it. I think she said 10 times that he said that. And one thing that it was on my bingo card, but I didn't bring it up in the previous video, was we're a nation in decline. We're a failing nation. We're a terrible nation, and just everything about how just absolutely awful we are. Yeah, because that's what Americans like to hear. We suck as a country. Yeah. So we suck so bad, and that's why, dude, if we're that terrible, you contributed to it, because I'm sorry, but you're not going to turn it around in just 4 years to make it great, and then make it so great that in just 4 years' time, it can be completely undone. In fact, he was saying in less than a year's time after Biden took office that we're a nation in decline, we're a failing nation, that we are no longer great. Oh, well then, whatever you did to make it great wasn't really all that great, was it? Huh? Anyway, I digress. That debate, just on points and on, just on debating tactics and points, Harris wins. On substance, Harris wins. She did a good job of baiting him and getting him to just say the most outrageous and unhinged stuff. And she knocked him off of his game. He came in there expecting to get her all flustered, and he couldn't do it. He could not get her flustered. But she certainly had him not really knowing which way was up at times, it looked like. So, I don't know. I think it looked pretty good for her. Obviously, we won't see any polling results as to how this debate will affect the campaign until, I don't know, probably at least a week from now, because, in any snap polls that they take right now are not going to be reliable. They're not going to be accurate. That's not to say that they won't be accurate at all. You get like just kind of a real quick snapshot, but not like an actual poll where they actually take everything into consideration, right? So, yeah. So Kamala Harris wins the debate, and I don't think that's even in dispute. She called him out for all of his lies. She called him out for ridiculous policy proposals, like tariffs, mass deportations, and, things that are either just not practical or won't work the way he tells us that they will work. She called him out for being easily manipulated by dictators like Putin and Orban and Kim Jong-un, and basically any world leader that she called him out because, you know what? He'll say great things. He will bow to their whims if they just flatter him, just say something good about him. I mean, if he wins, I could get a cabinet position. I mean, I wouldn't, but I could. Which cabinet position? I don't know. Probably nothing super high. I wouldn't be like Secretary of State or something. But, maybe not a cabinet position, but I could work in the White House. All I would have to do is just say, "Sir." That's how you know he's lying too, is when he says, "Sir." Somebody addressed him and they said, "Sure, whatever." But that, again, that's beside the point, getting sidetracked a little bit. Yeah, all I would have to do is just kiss up to him, which I won't do it. But if I really wanted a position like that, it wouldn't be that hard to get, because even though I am completely unqualified, all I would have to do is suck up to the guy, and he'd give me some kind of a position. Like I said, maybe not cabinet level, but yeah, it wouldn't be that hard. And you know what? You could do it too, whether you're qualified for it or not. I mean, you've seen my videos, right? I'm just some guy who has houseplants behind him making videos, that occasionally will have a cat sit on my lap, in the beginning of a video or something. But, or once in a while I'll be outside on the deck or whatever. But, you get it. I mean, how does that qualify me to do anything other than make YouTube videos? And hell, you might even argue that I'm not even qualified to do that. But again, I'm sidetracked again. As you know, I'm prone to do that. Yeah. That debate? Yeah. Trump is already saying that he doesn't want to do another debate. Why should I have to debate when I'm already winning? When, Harris is trying to arrange another debate. Why wouldn't you want another debate, Donnie? I mean, you were the one throwing out, several dates. I mean, you wanted, you threw out like 3 other debates. We're going to do one here, we're going to do one here, we're going to do one here. You were the one asking for them. But now you get your ass handed to you, and you know it, and deep down you know it. And you're going to claim victory. You're going to claim victory and say, well, why should I debate? Look how this one went. Yeah, exactly. Look how that one went. You know what? I think even Joe Biden could have made you look bad tonight, Don. He had that one just absolutely awful debate. And quite honestly, I think he should have never run for re-election to begin with, because, well, the age factor, honestly, for the same reason. That's one of many reasons why Trump shouldn't be running, the age factor. But that's secondary to the fact that the guy is insane. He doesn't know how to tell the truth. And, he doesn't know what he's talking about. He is incompetent. And there are rumors that he's forming dementia. Now, is that true or not? I don't know. But I do know that there is a family history. That doesn't mean that he has it, so please don't run with that as if it's a fact. I'm saying there is speculation that he has dementia. there are people who have said that he shows signs. People who are more qualified to make that determination than I am. But he is obviously lying. He is obviously incompetent. And we knew this 8 years ago. He's a liar. He's incompetent. He just says whatever, just to get a rise out of people. He's a troll. That's all he is. He's a troll. And so many people support him because, well, he owns the libs or something, whatever that means. Or, well, look at all the people who hate him, therefore he must be doing something right. Or, you know what? Maybe that's a sign that he's doing something wrong. Maybe it's a sign that he needs to step aside, because the Republican Party is shrinking, and he is the main reason behind that. So, anyway, that's how I see it. I think Harris won that debate. Trump just looked awful. And I'm sure you'll let me know in the comments. At least I hope you do. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.